Did you know that there's one simple food you can eat before 8 a.m. that can slow down the aging of your leg muscles by nearly 10 years? And it's not some sort of medication or expensive supplements. I'm talking about a very common dish that everyone is likely familiar with. However, despite that, most people overlook it every day. Recent studies show that adding this product to breakfast can help people over 60 maintain leg strength longer, improve their balance, experience fewer nighttime cramps, and reduce the risk of muscle loss by nearly 3/4. Unfortunately, millions of older adults lose their mobility due to this, finding themselves confined to wheelchairs or walkers. It's sad, but many people aren't even aware of the benefits of this dish. Even worse, some people habitually choose the least suitable foods for breakfast, which only exacerbates the issue. Think about it. Maybe your legs feel weaker every morning because you're missing out on this simple dish. Don't switch away. Stick around and watch the video until the end. I don't need a specific visual prompt for this. I'll share the best way to start your morning and suggest 5 easy breakfast options that will help you maintain your energy and feel like you're back in control of your life after 60. The last item on this list might surprise you. There's no specific visual object, so no prompt is needed. If it feels like your legs are getting weaker every day, that's not a sentence. It's something you can and should work on. Age doesn't mean you have to accept an unsteady gait, loss of balance, or independence. The good news is that all of this can be changed. And the best part is, you won't need any medications or expensive equipment. You don't need to exhaust yourself with intense workouts. Everything starts with a small but significant step: your first meal of the day. At first glance, this seems obvious, even trivial. There's no clear subject or action to visualize, so no prompt is needed. However, a proper breakfast can both support the health of your legs and gradually harm them. Most people over the age of 60 start their mornings incorrectly. They often skip breakfast or rely solely on coffee. Many people have a poor diet. At best, they eat white bread, and sometimes they skip meals altogether, subsisting on just a glass of water. In response, the body starts to literally break down its own muscles for energy, entering a catabolic state. Do you know which muscles are the first to suffer? First and foremost, it's the leg muscles, as they are essential for walking, standing, maintaining balance, and preventing falls. There's good news. A study conducted at the University of Michigan found that even elderly individuals can regain up to 35% of their leg strength in just 8 weeks by simply starting to eat breakfast properly. And you don't need expensive foods or supplements. All the essentials can be found at a regular supermarket. These aren't rare ingredients. You've probably encountered them before. It's just that you might not have tried combining them in a specific way or eating them at the right time. In just a couple of minutes, I'll share 5 simple yet truly effective dishes. Scientific studies have shown that these dishes help maintain leg muscles, strengthen them, reduce cramps, and improve balance, all of which are crucial for keeping your legs strong and agile. At the end of the video, I'll share an unusual recipe that has helped many elderly people regain their mobility. This dish can even be enjoyed in the morning. Just a small piece is enough. Stay with me. Even without a clear subject or action, no prompt is needed. Even if you believe that lost muscle can't be regained, you might change your mind after this. No specific object or action, no prompt is needed. It really is possible. And please let me know which city you're from. I'm curious to see where you're watching us from. Feel free to leave any questions and share your thoughts in the comments. I'm really interested to hear your opinion. To stay updated with helpful tips for seniors, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. You might not be aware, but after the age of 60, our bodies start to gradually lose muscle mass, particularly in the legs. As a result, it becomes more challenging to walk for extended periods, get up from a chair, and balance issues occur more frequently. As a result, many people find themselves needing to use a cane, walker, or even require constant assistance as they age. This issue is known as sarcopenia. What worries me the most is this issue, because muscle loss is often unnoticed. It doesn't cause pain, there's no heat, and no cramps. It creeps in quietly and without warning. At some point, you notice that your legs feel heavier than usual. Then, suddenly, you trip over flat ground or find it harder to step down from the curb. You think, I must be getting old. Over time, you realize that getting off the couch requires using your hands for support, but it's not just about age. No specific visual object, prompt not needed. Aging itself doesn't rob you of your strength. The real reason is the loss of what helps us maintain our independence, the strength in our legs. According to the National Institute on Aging in the U.S., if no action is taken, individuals can lose up to 1/3 of their leg muscle mass within a decade after turning 60. This isn't just about having a toned physique and strength. When leg muscles weaken, it becomes harder to maintain balance, increasing the risk of falling. Steps become shorter, movements slower, and sometimes the legs start to drag. This leads to poor circulation, making movement more difficult and causing digestive issues. There's an increase in belly fat, and bones lose their strength. Sleep becomes shallow, and appetite fades. A person starts to forget simple things. The hardest part is the feeling that you're trapped in a body that no longer obeys you. This sensation is especially intense in the mornings. After 79 hours of sleep, the body goes for a long time without receiving any nutrients. And if you don't eat right after waking up, it starts to use its own muscle tissue as an energy source. This is especially dangerous for elderly individuals, as it becomes much more difficult to build muscle mass as we age. If you skip breakfast or don't eat on time, the leg muscles, which are the largest in the body, will start to break down even before the day begins. When your leg muscles weaken, it's not just your strength that suffers. Your entire metabolism is affected as well. Blood circulation begins to worsen, causing numbness in the legs, cramps, tremors, and tingling sensations. It becomes more difficult to maintain balance, walk, or climb stairs. As a result, over time, even elderly individuals without serious health issues become less active and often require assistance with everyday tasks. But there's good news. If you start taking care of yourself in advance, you can fix a lot of things. Muscles can recover, and your legs can regain strength and stability. This will help you avoid cramps, improve coordination, and most importantly, maintain your independence for longer. All you need to do is slightly adjust your approach to nutrition and lifestyle, starting with simple steps, such as making changes as soon as tomorrow morning. Next, I will discuss which foods are truly beneficial for leg muscles, and which breakfasts can help you feel more energized, maintain better balance, and make it easier to get up and stay active after the age of 60. Let's take Mark, for example. He is currently 72 years old. In the past, he was a civil engineer, traveling all over the country, conquering mountain trails, crossing forests, and effortlessly climbing construction scaffolding. Back then, he hardly knew what fatigue was. Now in the mornings, his legs feel almost foreign to him. My knees won't cooperate. They're stiff, and my feet feel heavy, as if they're filled with lead, or sometimes I can't even feel them at all. The first few steps are a struggle. They're uncertain and shuffling, like trying to move an old, rusty machine that hasn't budged in years. One day, while stepping out to get the newspaper, he stumbled on the stairs and nearly fell. Nothing serious happened, but the fear lingered. Not because of the fall itself, but because he sensed that something was happening to him. Something was slipping away irretrievably. He never used to think about how strong his legs were. Now his wife has noticed the changes as well. He started to move more slowly, his gait becoming unsteady. Every time Mark got up from the couch, he had to use his hands for support, pushing off from his knees. He no longer showed the same enthusiasm when it came to morning walks in the park. She noticed the changes when he finally admitted that he was increasingly troubled by leg cramps at night. Mark did not have any serious diagnoses, neither diabetes nor arthritis. Doctors refer to these changes in people over 60 as the time when muscles begin to gradually diminish, especially in the legs, which bear the entire weight, help maintain balance, and simply assist in getting up from a seated position. After one unfortunate fall, Mark decided to figure out what was going on with him. He spoke with a nutritionist, watched several videos, read articles, and realized something he hadn't given much thought to before. The strength of your legs is largely influenced by what you eat, especially in the mornings. Every day, he started to change his habits. He no longer skipped breakfast like he used to. I stopped drinking black coffee on an empty stomach. All of this is to rebuild my muscles, improve circulation in my legs, eliminate weakness, learn to balance again, and most importantly, to get up without support and the fear of falling. Now he started his mornings with simple yet nutritious meals, selecting foods that his body truly needed. Just 3 weeks later, he noticed the first significant changes. Getting out of bed has become easier. The uncertainty and heaviness during the first steps have disappeared. The nighttime cramps in my legs are gone. He started walking around the house again, and then he ventured out to the park. By the second month, he was confidently walking nearly 2 kilometers every morning without taking a single break. He often jokes with his wife now, saying, "Looks like my legs are growing back again." By slightly adjusting his routine and giving up his cane and any outside assistance, Mark has managed to keep his legs strong, agile, and full of energy even after turning 60, despite what many consider to be impossible. But it's completely achievable, and you won't need luck or any special circumstances. The key is just to take that first step. Next, I'll share 5 simple and affordable breakfast items that Mark has included in his diet. These products are currently helping thousands of elderly individuals strengthen their legs and improve their endurance. Among them, the regular chicken egg takes the lead. Eggs are one of the simplest and most effective options for breakfast. They are easy to prepare, and they're an excellent choice for muscle recovery, especially for the legs. Eggs are an excellent source of nearly all the amino acids that the body needs for muscle growth and repair. The most valuable part of an egg is the yolk. NM contains vitamin D, B12, choline, and especially leucine, a substance that helps build muscle tissue. This is important for the legs, as muscles tend to weaken with age, especially after 60. Researchers from Illinois found that older adults who ate 2 eggs for breakfast every day over the course of 8 weeks significantly strengthened their leg muscles and became more independent. Eggs are beneficial for the neuromuscular system, which translates to improved balance, a more confident gait, and a reduced risk of falls. Additionally, the vitamin B12 found in eggs helps protect the nerve fiber sheaths, which enables better communication between the brain and the legs. As a result, you'll stumble less and feel more confident on your feet. Eggs contain easily absorbable iron, which enhances blood circulation and oxygen delivery to the muscles. This is especially relevant for the elderly, as they often experience iron deficiency. Don't forget to eat whole eggs, including the yolk, preferably within the first hour after waking up. This way, you'll get the most benefits from them. Boiled eggs are a great choice. They retain all their beneficial nutrients without any added fat. To add some variety to your breakfast, you can quickly whip up a scrambled egg dish with spinach or tomatoes. Both spinach and tomatoes are rich in antioxidants and magnesium, which help maintain the health of your leg muscles. Having 1 egg in the morning isn't just a meal. It's a way to protect yourself from the gradual weakening of your muscles. Another great breakfast option is oatmeal with chia seeds. Oatmeal gives your muscles energy for the entire morning, while eggs provide fuel for your whole body. If you add chia seeds, you'll create a simple yet highly nutritious dish that's especially important for older adults. It helps maintain leg strength, prevents muscle loss, and improves circulation. The special fiber found in oats, known as beta-glucan, reduces inflammation, aids muscles in better nutrient absorption, and helps maintain normal blood sugar levels. When blood sugar levels are balanced, the body finds it easier to absorb proteins and minerals from food, which are essential for muscle recovery. As we age, especially after the age of 60, our metabolism slows down, and it's important to take this into account when choosing foods. Chia seeds are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, calcium, potassium, and magnesium. These nutrients are essential for muscle health, assist in transmitting nerve signals, and may help prevent uncomfortable leg cramps, especially those that often occur at night. If you experience stiffness in your legs after a long walk or standing for an extended period, the magnesium from chia seeds can help relax your muscles. Potassium, on the other hand, improves circulation and aids in delivering oxygen even to the smallest muscles, while also maintaining fluid and electrolyte balance. Making a healthy chia breakfast is really easy. Just mix 3 tablespoons of oats with water or plant-based milk, and cook the porridge until it's soft. Then add a spoonful of chia seeds and mix well. For sweetness and added nutrition, you can top it off with banana slices or a handful of blueberries. It's best to eat warm oatmeal with chia seeds about an hour after waking up. Many older adults who have made this porridge their breakfast staple notice that it becomes easier for them to maintain balance, stand for longer, or climb stairs. They complain less about fatigue and discomfort in their legs, and they feel more energized throughout the day. Nighttime leg cramps often resolve on their own, which may indicate that the muscles are finally receiving the necessary support for recovery. Oatmeal is more than just breakfast. For people over 60, it serves as a reliable support, helping to maintain strength, independence, and the ability to live an active life. Another great breakfast option is a banana. It's often referred to as a natural electrolyte tablet for seniors, and there's a good reason for that. Bananas are rich in potassium, which helps prevent leg cramps, improves circulation, and supports normal muscle function. It's especially beneficial to eat a banana right after waking up, when your body is particularly in need of essential minerals. A medium banana contains about 400 milligrams of potassium, which is roughly 1/10 of the daily recommended intake. Potassium helps muscles function smoothly and maintains the necessary electrical charge in cells. If there is a deficiency of this mineral, muscles may experience spasms or cramps, especially during the night or when you're trying to relax. This issue is more common among elderly individuals, particularly those who are on diuretics or have problems with mineral absorption. A study from Harvard University found that elderly individuals who regularly consumed bananas experienced leg cramps 1/3 less frequently than those who rarely ate potassium-rich foods. Bananas are also rich in vitamin B6, which helps nerve impulses travel faster, allowing muscles and the brain to communicate more effectively. As a result, individuals can maintain better balance and coordination while walking. It's true that bananas aren't suitable for everyone. If you have type 2 diabetes or kidney issues, too much potassium can be dangerous. For those with blood sugar regulation problems, bananas can cause spikes in glucose levels and heart issues. In such cases, it's better to choose small, slightly underripe bananas. They contain less sugar and more resistant starch, which is digested more slowly and helps prevent blood sugar levels from spiking. It's best to eat a banana after breakfast rather than on an empty stomach, as this helps keep blood sugar levels more stable. If you want to better absorb nutrients and maintain your energy throughout the day, try adding a banana to your oatmeal, mixing it with chia seeds, or enjoying it alongside plain Greek yogurt. For most older adults without serious health issues, one small banana in the morning is sufficient. It helps maintain electrolyte balance, protects leg muscles, improves gait, and slows down the natural loss of muscle mass. This breakfast is simple, affordable, and nutritious. Bananas are easy to digest and, when consumed regularly, can really support leg health, providing you with more energy and confidence right from the morning. Another great breakfast option is Greek yogurt. It contains almost twice as much protein as regular yogurt, and its thick, creamy texture is achieved through careful filtration. Greek yogurt is particularly beneficial for people over 60 because it helps maintain and strengthen muscles, including leg muscles, thanks to the slowly digested protein casein. During the night, the body uses up its energy reserves and starts to break down muscle tissue. Therefore, having protein for breakfast helps to halt this process and support muscle maintenance. As we age, muscle recovery slows down due to hormonal and metabolic changes, which is particularly concerning for older adults. If your body doesn't get enough protein in the morning, muscle condition continues to deteriorate, especially noticeable in the legs, which already suffer from a sedentary lifestyle, poor blood circulation, and hormonal fluctuations. A 170-gram serving of Greek yogurt contains about 17 grams of high-quality protein and leucine, an amino acid that kickstarts the muscle recovery process. In addition, this yogurt is rich in calcium and vitamin D, which strengthen bones and improve coordination. Yogurt also contains probiotics, which are well known for their benefits to digestion. They also help improve nutrient absorption and reduce chronic inflammation, which enhances circulation, including in the legs. A study conducted at the University of North Carolina found that older adults who consumed 20 grams of casein protein each morning and engaged in some physical activity experienced a significant increase in leg strength, relief from nighttime cramps, and improved balance within just 6 weeks. Greek yogurt isn't for everyone. If you have digestive issues or are lactose intolerant, opt for lactose-free products or try alternatives made from goat or sheep's milk. These are generally easier to digest. It's better to choose yogurt without added sugars and artificial flavorings, as these additives can cause inflammation, hinder muscle recovery, and raise blood sugar levels, especially in people over 60. Greek yogurt is great to eat in the morning, ideally within an hour after waking up or about half an hour after light physical activity. This way, it will provide maximum benefit. This sentence does not have a clear subject for illustration. No prompt is needed. To make yogurt tastier and healthier, add some unsweetened berries, cinnamon, or chia seeds. Greek yogurt is rich in protein, easily digestible, and is great for maintaining leg health. It helps you wake up feeling more refreshed and enhances your mood throughout the day. Another great breakfast option is pan-seared salmon. Try to include salmon or another fatty fish, such as mackerel or sardines, in your breakfast at least twice a week. This is especially important for those who are focused on muscle recovery after the age of 60. The omega-3 fatty acids found in this fish help reduce inflammation, improve insulin sensitivity, and enhance protein absorption by muscles. All of this contributes to maintaining leg strength and slowing down the loss of muscle mass as we age. There are even studies showing that people over 65 who regularly consume fatty fish maintain more muscle mass in their legs compared to those who eat only red meat or do not eat fish at all. A study published in the U.S. Journal of Healthy Aging notes that individuals who regularly include fish in their diet walk more confidently, have better balance, and their risk of falls due to leg weakness is reduced by 36%. The main factor is omega-3 fatty acids. They help reduce chronic inflammation, which over time can damage and weaken muscles, particularly in the lower body. Salmon is a great choice because it contains easily digestible protein, about 20 grams per 100 grams of cooked product, as well as vitamins B12 and D, which are important for transmitting nerve signals and ensuring smooth coordination of muscles and the brain during movement. Cooking salmon is simple. Just pan-sear a fresh piece in olive oil for 3 to 4 minutes on each side. For a side dish, you can go with baked sweet potatoes, steamed vegetables, or a few slices of avocado to create a balanced breakfast rich in proteins, fats, and minerals. If you're short on time in the morning, you can grab a piece of unsweetened smoked salmon, or, as a last resort, to take a high-quality fish oil supplement. However, nutrition experts recommend obtaining beneficial nutrients from whole foods rather than supplements. If you've experienced issues with fat digestion, fatty liver disease, or high cholesterol, start with small portions and try eating fish early in the morning on an empty stomach. It's better to choose fish that is steamed or baked rather than fried. if you experience bloating or digestive issues, try to eat fish no more than once a week. Sometimes doctors recommend pairing such dishes with digestive enzymes. Fatty fish, such as salmon, is beneficial not only for its protein content. It helps keep muscles flexible and healthy, and aids in the body's recovery. Additionally, regularly consuming this type of fish helps keep your legs strong and resist natural age-related changes. Even eating salmon just once a week for breakfast can do a lot to maintain your mobility, balance, and overall activity. We're talking about a simple dish featuring natural mineral salt, served with steamed sweet potatoes. This is not a supplement, but a natural product. This isn't some expensive superfood. It's a common ingredient that everyone likely has in their kitchen. We're talking about steamed sweet potatoes, lightly sprinkled with Celtic sea salt. It's quite simple, but the impact of such a dish is noticeable. After a sleepless night or when you're feeling fatigued, sweet potatoes, which are rich in complex carbohydrates, help replenish glycogen stores in the muscles. Unlike typical breakfast products, its starch doesn't cause a sharp spike in blood sugar. Instead, it provides stable energy. As a result, muscle fatigue is reduced, especially in the legs, which often suffer from cramps, pain, or weakness when the body lacks proper nutrition. Sweet potatoes are also an excellent source of potassium, magnesium, manganese, and vitamin C. All of these nutrients together support healthy circulation in the legs, assist the nervous system, and prevent weakness that can arise from an imbalance of electrolytes. Magnesium is often referred to as a mineral that helps relax muscles. It makes it easier for us to maintain balance, move freely, and manage cramps. Now, let's talk about salt. No specific object or action. Prompt not required. Table salt and Celtic sea salt are not the same thing. Celtic salt is natural and unrefined, containing over 80 trace minerals that our bodies need, especially for muscle function. It helps muscles contract properly and reduces the risk of cramps. Unlike regular salt, Celtic salt doesn't cause sharp spikes in blood pressure. Instead, it helps maintain the right balance of fluid in the muscles, supports electrolytes, and speeds up recovery after exercise. There's an interesting study from the French Institute of Mineral Nutrition. In the study, participants who started their mornings with fiber-rich foods, like sweet potatoes, and added sea salt high in potassium and magnesium to their meals, showed significantly better coordination after 90 days and experienced far fewer falls. It's easy to incorporate this into your routine. Just sprinkle a pinch of Celtic salt on half of a warm, soft sweet potato. Enjoy it warm about 10 minutes before your main breakfast, following a glass of warm water. This routine helps maintain stable blood sugar levels in the morning and improves mineral absorption. If you follow this every morning for at least a week, you may notice that walking becomes easier, numbness and cramps occur less frequently, and getting up from a seated position feels more stable and confident. Many people overlook the importance of a small snack, but for those over 60, it can provide a subtle yet significant boost, helping them maintain their independence and confidence in movement for longer. Morning habits that strengthen and stabilize the legs are truly important. Nutrition plays a role, but daily attention to leg strength is especially important as we age. It's a good idea to adopt a few simple morning rituals that can significantly impact your strength, balance, and overall well-being. To start your day, as soon as you wake up, Drink a glass of warm water with a pinch of natural mineral salt. After a long sleep, many people feel heaviness and stiffness in their legs, and sometimes experience unsteadiness when trying to get up. This is often related to dehydration and a lack of electrolytes that the body loses overnight. A glass of warm water, 250 milliliters, with half a teaspoon of Celtic or Himalayan salt helps restore electrolyte balance. This is beneficial not only for circulation in the legs and calming the nervous system, but also for preventing cramps when you start moving. Drink water slowly over 5 minutes, and only after that should you start your breakfast. Then spend just 3 minutes on a simple balance exercise. You won't need any special equipment, and there's no need to go outside. Just find a little space in your room. Stand up straight, lift one leg about 5 to 10 centimeters off the ground, and try to maintain your balance for 10 seconds. Then switch legs. Do 5 repetitions on each side. This exercise helps you become more aware of your body and maintain balance, which reduces the risk of falling when you get out of bed or leave your bedroom. Additionally, it strengthens the calf, thigh, and hip muscles, which tend to weaken the fastest as we age. And lastly, don't get out of bed too quickly. Many elderly people get up too suddenly and early, which can lead to dizziness, a feeling of unsteadiness, and sometimes even falls. It's better to start by taking 3 deep breaths, sitting down slowly, and then gently rotating your wrists and ankles. This helps you ease into the new day, boosts circulation, and reduces the risk of tripping. Such simple habits, especially when combined with a good diet, provide an excellent foundation for a long, independent life, mobility, and healthy legs. Another helpful tip is to spend a couple of minutes in the morning soaking up some sunlight. Even if you just open a window or step out onto the balcony for 5 minutes, the morning sun will help your body produce vitamin D. It's essential for strong bones and proper calcium absorption, which is particularly important for the health of your wrists and ankles. If you're already noticing weakness in your legs or a decrease in muscle mass, pay special attention to it. While it may seem trivial, this ritual strengthens the foundation of your strength and initiates the necessary processes in your body. And one more rule. After waking up, it's important not to stay hungry for too long. If you skip breakfast, your body will start using its own reserves, primarily targeting muscle tissue for energy. Even if you don't have time for a proper meal, try to snack on something, like half a boiled sweet potato, an egg, or a bit of oatmeal. Even a small portion of food like this can help your body shift from breaking down muscle to rebuilding it. If you stick to some simple morning routines and don't skip breakfast, over time, your legs will start to recover. The unpleasant shaking when standing will disappear, and you'll forget about sudden cramps. Most importantly, you'll feel better overall and regain the sense that you are in control of your body rather than the other way around. Every day, you have this brief moment to choose what's best for yourself. Have you ever wondered if your legs will feel a bit weaker today? Or will you try to do something to keep them strong and independent? You've just learned about 5 products that are scientifically proven to be effective. They help restore strength to your legs, improve balance, make walking easier, slow down muscle loss, and enhance circulation. All of this directly affects how confidently you stand on your feet and how free you feel in your daily life. You also learned about a simple breakfast option. boiled sweet potato with a pinch of natural mineral salt. It's an easy way to start taking care of yourself from the very first moments of the day, as it supports the functioning of the nervous, skeletal, and muscular systems. Plus, now you have 5 simple morning habits that turn every meal into more than just a routine. They're a part of your plan to rejuvenate your legs. All you need to do is make the decision and start taking action tomorrow. You don't need a doctor, a gym, or any special equipment for this. Don't let age dictate how your legs feel. A lot is in your hands. I'm curious, if you could eat just one dish tomorrow morning for the sake of your leg health, what would you choose? Your choice and experience could be really helpful for older adults, so please share your answer in the comments. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the Senior Health channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss new episodes. Next time, I'll be discussing 3 popular breakfast options that many seniors consider healthy, but in reality, they can be harmful. They weaken muscles, cause cramps and numbness, and hinder recovery. Don't let a random breakfast choice undo your efforts. Taking care of your health doesn't start in the hospital. It begins at home, in your kitchen, with that first sip or bite in the morning. Take care of your feet. While you can walk easily and confidently, you truly savor the joys of life. Thank you for watching this video until the end. I hope what we discussed today will help you maintain your health, especially when it comes to the strength, stability, and independence of your legs after the age of 60. In future episodes, we'll delve deeper into how aging affects the legs and discuss important aspects that are often overlooked.